It's January 2026. You're staring at another year of flat revenue, and you're about to do the exact same things that didn't work in 2025, 24, or 2023. I'm going to show you the 5 lies packaging owners tell themselves about sales and why those lies are quietly killing their growth. If your revenue has been stuck for the last 18 to 24 months, this video is for you. Now, fair warning, this is going to sting. But again, it's the beginning of 2026. This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity to do something radically different while your competitors keep doing the same shit that's been failing them for years. The companies that figure this out in the next 6 to 12 months will club their competition to death. The ones that don't will spend another year wondering why the phone isn't ringing. Now stay with me. Look, you're not lazy, you're not stupid, and your team isn't incompetent. But somewhere along the way, you started believing a few things about sales that used to be true, and now they're quietly killing your growth. I spent years working with packaging manufacturers, contract packagers, and fulfillment operations. I've heard the same 5 statements over and over again from smart, experienced owners who are frustrated that their sales aren't moving. These aren't just excuses. They're lies we tell ourselves to avoid confronting a harder truth. The way buyers find, evaluate, and choose packaging suppliers has fundamentally changed, and most packaging companies are still operating like it's 2015. Here's what makes this moment different. We're at the beginning of 2026. Your competitors are about to waste another year doing the same things that just didn't work and won't work. You don't have to be one of them. Now let's walk through the 5 lies. Lie number 1, our reps know our customers. We're relationship-based. Now I hear this all the time, and I get it. It feels true. Your best accounts are relationship-based. You've had them for 10, 15, 20 years. Your reps know the plant managers, the buyers, the decision makers. They play golf together. They text on weekends. But here's the reality. Those relationships are legacy assets, not a growth engine. Here's what actually is happening behind the scenes that you need to know about. First, your best relationships are aging out. Buyers retire, get promoted, or leave for competitors. The new person doesn't know your rep and doesn't care about this year's golf outing. Second, your reps spend 60 to 70% of their time servicing existing accounts, not prospecting. Now, that's not their fault. It's how the job works when you're relationship-based. Third, meanwhile, new buyers at companies you've never heard of are searching for packaging suppliers right now, and they're not calling your company. They're asking ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, and you and your company are invisible. So what's the fix? Stop pretending relationships alone will carry you forward. Relationships are great for retention, but they don't scale and they don't replace themselves. You need a system that attracts new relationships while your reps maintain the old ones. That's where AI-driven visibility comes in. You become findable and trustworthy to buyers who don't know you yet. Here's the opportunity. It's the beginning of 2026. Your competitors are still relying on relationships that are dying. You and your company can be the one that shows up when their buyers start searching. Now, lie number 2, we just need better hunters. Your current reps aren't bringing in enough new business. So the obvious answer is hire a hunter, someone aggressive, someone who can cold call, knock on doors, and close deals. But here's the reality. Hiring better hunters is expensive, slow, and almost always disappointing. Let me show you why. First, a good sales rep costs 85 to 100 grand, 120 grand per year. Salary, benefits, car expenses. You're paying them to prospect, quote, follow up, and close. But 60 to 70% of their time is spent on low-value activities, chasing dead quotes, answering the same questions over and over, trying to get past gatekeepers. Second, even great hunters struggle in packaging because buyers have already done their research before they ever talk to your rep. By the time your hunter gets on the phone, the buyer has already narrowed his selection down to 2 to 3 suppliers. And if you're not on that list, you've already lost. Third, turnover in this space is brutal. You spend 6 to 9 months training a new hunter, and if they don't hit quota, they leave. Then you start over. You just burned $120,000 and spent 9 months for nothing. So what's the fix? Stop asking your reps to be prospectors, marketers, and closers all at once. Instead, use AI and automation to do the prospecting and education work. Identify and qualify the right targets. Warm them up with qualified, relevant, specific content. Deliver sales-ready leads to your reps so they can focus on closing, not cold calling. Your reps should be closers working with educated prospects, not hunters banging their heads against a wall. Here's the opportunity. It's the beginning of 2026, hence the pattern. Your competitors are about to burn another $120K on a sales rep who will be gone in 6 months. You and your company can build a system that does the grunt work and lets your reps actually sell. Now, line number 3, our market is different. That AI stuff won't work here. I hear this one constantly. Packaging is a relationship business. It's technical. It's hands-on. Buyers need to see samples, tour facilities, talk to engineers. AI is for tech companies and e-commerce brands, not for packaging. But here's the reality. Your market isn't different. Your buyers have changed. Let me show you what's happening. 70 to 80% of B2B buyers now start their search with AI-powered tools. ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, etc. They're asking detailed questions like, who can handle subscription kitting in the Midwest? What's the cost difference between Flexo and digital printing for short runs? Who are the top contract packagers for food and beverage with hot fill capability? If your company isn't showing up in those AI-driven results, you and your company don't exist to that buyer and decision maker. Your competitors, some of whom aren't even as good as your company, are winning business simply because they're more visible to AI search. So what's the fix? Stop thinking of AI as techie or not for us. AI isn't about robots or science projects. It's about being findable and recommendable when your ideal buyers and decision makers are searching. That means publishing specific, useful content that answers the questions buyers are already asking. Optimizing your digital presence so AI tools can find, understand, and recommend you. Using AI agents to quietly educate and warm up prospects before your sales team ever talks to them. You don't need to become a tech company. You just need to stop being invisible. Here's the opportunity. It's the beginning of 2026. AI search is now 90 to 95% of B2B buyer research. Your competitors think AI won't work for them. You can dominate the search results while they're still waiting for their phone to ring. This is a once-in-a-generation moment to become the default answer when your buyers are looking and searching AI for recommendations. Lie number 4. If buyers want us, they'll call. You've been in business for 20, 30, 40 years. You have a good reputation. You've done great work. If someone needs what you do, they'll find you, right? But here's the reality. No, they won't. Let me show you why. First, buyers and decision makers don't find suppliers anymore. They search for them. If you're not showing up in that search, LinkedIn, AI tools, Claude, Perplexity, you do not exist. Second, if a buyer has heard of you, they're comparing you to 3 to 5 other options before they ever reach out. If your competitors have better content, clearer messaging, or stronger online presence, you lose before the conversation even starts. Third, if they want us, they'll call is another way of saying we're waiting for the phone to ring. That's not a strategy, that's hope. So what's the fix? Stop waiting for buyers to find you. Make yourself findable. That means being visible where buyers are searching. AI search, LinkedIn, industry groups, etc. Publishing content that positions you as the expert in your niche. Using automation to stay top of mind with prospects who aren't ready to buy today, but will be in 3 to 6 months. The companies that win in 2026 and beyond aren't the ones waiting for the phone to ring. They're the ones who show up first, educate the buyer, and make the decision easy. Now here's the opportunity. It's the beginning of 2026. Your competitors are still waiting for the phone to ring. You and your company can be everywhere your buyers are looking before they even know your competition that exists. Line number 5, marketing doesn't work in packaging. It didn't work. That's the reality. You got a few leads, but they were junk. Tire kickers, price shoppers, or people looking for something you don't even do. So you concluded marketing doesn't work in packaging. But here's the reality. Bad marketing doesn't work in packaging, but that's true in every industry. Let me show you what actually happened with your previous marketing agency. You hired a generic marketing company that doesn't understand packaging. They built you a pretty website with vague messaging like custom packaging solutions and quality you can trust. That doesn't mean anything to today's buyer or decision maker. Second, you ran Google ads that sent traffic to a homepage with 10 different calls to action. You confused visitors left, you paid for clicks that went nowhere. Third, you didn't have a system to capture, educate, or nurture leads over time. So a few good leads that came in got lost in the noise. So what's the fix? Stop thinking of marketing as ads and websites. Real marketing and packaging is about clarity, being specific about what you do, who you do it for, and why you're different. Visibility, showing up where your ideal buyers are searching. Google, AI, LinkedIn, industry rags, etc. Education, answering the questions buyers and decision makers have before they talk to a salesperson. Systems, using automation and AI to capture, qualify, and warm up leads so your sales team only talks to people who are ready. When done right, marketing becomes a predictable sales engine, not a cost center. Here's the opportunity. It's the beginning of 2026. Your competitors just concluded marketing doesn't work and gave up. You can build a system that attracts, educates, and converts buyers while your competitors sit in the dark. All right, let's bring this home. If your revenue is flat, it's not because your product is bad or your team is lazy. It's because the way buyers find, evaluate, and choose packaging suppliers has fundamentally changed, and you and your company are still operating like it's 2015. But here's what makes right now different. It's the beginning of 2026. Most of your competitors are about to spend another year doing the same shit that didn't work in 2025, 24, and 23. Hiring sales reps who will fail in 6 months, waiting for relationships to magically replace themselves, hoping the phone will ring, telling themselves AI won't work here, concluding marketing doesn't work in packaging. This is your moment. This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity to do something radically different while your competitors keep sleepwalking. The good news, you don't need to become a tech company or hire a massive marketing team. You just need to, 1, get visible where buyers are searching. 2, get specific about what you do and who you do it for. 3, get systematic about attracting, educating, and converting the right buyers. The companies that figure this out in the next 6 to 12 months will club their competition to death. The ones that don't will keep telling themselves the same 5 lies and wondering why revenue is still flat. So here's my question for you. Which lie are you telling yourself? Again, it's January 2026. You have a choice. Option 1, keep doing what you've always been doing. Hope this is the year it magically works, and watch your competitors slowly eat your lunch. Option number 2, recognize that the game has changed. Build a system that makes you findable, trustworthy, and top of mind when buyers and decision makers are searching. Dominate while your competitors are still figuring out what happened. The market doesn't wait for the slow, and 2026 won't give you a second chance. If you're ready to stop waiting for the phone to ring and start building a real sales engine, if you're ready to take advantage of this once-in-a-generation moment while your competitors keep telling themselves the same lies, here's what to do. I've written a full breakdown of this with more detail, more examples, and a practical roadmap. The link is in the description below. Read it, share it with your team. And if you want, talk about what a simple, no-jargon version of a better sales system could look like for your factory. DM me on LinkedIn and we'll set something up. I'll show you where you're invisible and how to fix it, because the companies that act now will own their markets by the third quarter. The ones that wait will spend another year wondering what happened. Now, which one will you be? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. If you like the video, please like it, please subscribe, and please share it with anybody you believe it'll help. Thanks.